Just play with the choke a little bit, just to make sure it's...
Alright.
Yeah, that's happy that's running nicely now, lovely. So, video's running. There we go. We're going to have a second go into it.
I'm just checking that I can brake.
Yeah.
Ah. Oh my goodness.
Ideal. And then,
Am I going
go
left?
left here, please, yeah.
Whoa.
And then left some more. So we're going to go this right in tight to this. We'll go left. So you've seen which way we're going, but I will remind you
Do I
of
have
it
to get
all
into
the time.
second? Am I...
Yeah, go a little bit faster and then try for second gear.
I see what you mean about a few rattles.
Be less rattles now. Okay, and then keep following that yellow line there.
Okay.
Actually, I think your dashboard colour matches the outside of
It's
the car.
really tonal, isn't it?
And just super careful, just prepare to stop. I reckon they just gave up and went home after that.
That's just a bad day, isn't it? And they're just,
I think the telling off's still going on.
yeah, they're inside getting fired.
Shouldn't laugh, actually, should you?
Okay. Just feels
Okay,
so
and then some more.
strange.
So quite a nice thing, this genuine convertible.
Can I get into third or?
Well, we're going to have to maybe stop just by the giveaway sign, but on the next little straight,
Yeah.
by all means, have a bit of a check now. Carry on. Go on for third. So that was because you went for first to
Oh,
begin
so
with.
sorry, I probably hurt
Just
the
make
car.
sure you come a bit closer towards you. And over here.
Yeah, we're good in second. Third was a bit harder.
So keep that going. Nice. Through that gate and then sharp left after that.
Double dare you to do the slalom.
Yeah, I'll try the code.
Yeah.
Go on then.
What's the worst that could happen?
Just take it nice and steadily.
Yes.
You've got to
I
be
think I will do.
slow with your speed but fast with your steering.
Well, yeah, that's actually the steering's not as bad as I thought it was, but
Well done.
You have to really work the wheel a lot though, don't you?
yeah, you've got to work quite hard.
Out the gate again. Nice. Very good. And then just keep scanning left and right as you go.
Yeah,
So, now you're settled into it a bit, what do you think to it?
I like it. It's a lot. It's not as different from a modern car as what I thought it would be. You know, the gears and the clutch feel different, but well, and the engine.
And then right-hander. Just keep your eyes peeled for stuff like that.
Yeah.
At least they're bright pink anyway, you can't really miss them, can you?
I think you're very brave offering this on a working day.
Well, it's just like, yeah, there is stuff going on, isn't there?
Yeah,
So
it's a
you do have
working
to do
industrial
things.
estate.
Yeah.
I really like the muggy.
I like it a lot more than thought, to be fair.
More than the imp.
Yeah, it was interesting because the imp was always a childhood memory.
I quite like the imp though. I don't know.
And having driven it, I mean, I've owned two Moggies, so I know them quite
Okay.
well. I think the Moggy drives better.
I've never
doesn't it?
driven anything older than late 80s. So This is totally new.
These are hysterical at 15 miles an hour on wet roundabouts.
It's just the
Just
lack
great.
of stopping ability that I don't like. If I owned one,
Yeah.
I don't know how long it'd take me to get used to the fact that you don't brake immediately.
There's a really easy conversion, and that's Morris Minor front discs, and that
right.
really brings it to almost, well, certainly 70s, 80s car standards. Because you're on drums on this unless it's had a conversion, so that's why they feel so.
The steering's very different than a modern car. Because obviously, like on a modern car, you don't have to.
There's the million.
That is the million. Carry on.
I mean, it's quite forgiving as far as if you're in second and you stop, it lets you get going again. So it's not.
Yeah.
You'll find with
It's not the
these,
most awkward. I think I would just come to know it works if.
I've definitely found with these older cars that they've got a lot of torque because the engines are quite different. They don't rev very much, and
right.
all the power's very low down in the rev. So actually, it means that pulling away and driving at slower speeds, the engine's actually probably a bit better than,
Yeah.
like
than
relatively
the modern
speaking, the modern
car,
cars. Yeah.
The little modern car.
If you drove like a modern diesel that does 70 mpg and you try to drive around that round at 20 miles an hour in second gear, it just would not
Wouldn't
do it.
I love the banjo steering wheel. I always
I like
wanted.
that, it's so
I always
nice.
wanted one, and I never had one. Mine were always the sort of later Bakelite.
Oh, this is Bakelite, isn't it? The outside bit.
Yeah, but the later ones, because I was buying these when they were still really cheap. I mean, I bought a Traveller.
How much were they then?
Do you know? I mean, it had a bit of wood rot, but it wasn't too bad. I mean, it was certainly MOT-able, and and I was paying like 700-800 quid. It was at that time when nobody wanted them, nobody was interested. Whereas now,
What would this be now, this car, to buy?
I would say in this condition, 8 maybe.
Really? As much
Ish.
as that?
Maybe that's a bit generous.
I
I
was
don't know.
thinking about 5 or 6, but maybe that's a bit mean.
Well, it is a genuine convertible. They are worth reasonable money. The genuine convertibles.
I think people just love it, don't they? Right, I'm getting the hang of braking now. This is good. Knowing how to stop is
It's useful, isn't it?
I like that. I like that element.
When you know how fast you can stop,
Yeah.
it fills you with confidence that you can do other stuff.
Yeah, I do feel more confident by that. Oh, he's back in his he's had his talking
See if he looks red in the face.
He's back out.
Oh, look the other way.
You're feeling a lot. I can tell you're feeling a lot more confident.
Do you think I feel like I've got the hang of it?
They're so drivable, Mockies. They're just great. They really are.
Have a quick check to the left.
Yeah. No, it's like what you say. It's like when you asked if I'd driven a manual, because
Yeah.
I think that would be different if you'd only driven an automatic and then you had this. Obviously, you'd struggle, but
Yeah.
then you would with a manual anyway.
Yes, exactly. And the reason that I ask is that a lot of the people that we have,
That was really fun. I think I'm going to have to come here again.
to give
If
our
you indicate
cameraman
right,
a
you'll
good
see
wave.
the
I
little.
indicate?
That's
Stop.
it. The little end should flash. Or maybe it doesn't.
I think it does one way, but not the other.
Oh, look at that.
So that probably means you've got a bulb out on that side or something of the sort.
It did, it flashed green. Where do I
I
go?
just wanted to show you that.
Fine. Oh, well, actually, you said you weren't going to reverse any for us, didn't
Well,
you? Well, that would be our spot right there. But if you want to just dump it here, I can sort it out.
and you.
Yeah,
Thank
yeah,
you.
happy to do that.
Oh, God, did I just stall it?
That's the only bad thing that happened. Perfect.